What was that?
Oh, these? These are my business voodoo dolls. I toss them in the bankruptcy bucket over here and... music.
Okay, well, we got a little issue here. Our national debt is 37.5 trillion.
Trillions, billions, whatever. I can just tell the world whatever I want. No one really knows anything.
Okay, well, we can think about lying later. We have a deficit of nearly $2 trillion.
Deficit?
Nobody really knows what that means. Do you mean you don't know what that... Okay, well, just to clarify for everyone else, the deficit is the difference between the GDP, what the US makes per year, and what we spend.
Yeah, well, it's all Biden's fault. What is this, an ice cream shop?
No, dude.
Stop doing that. And no, it's not Biden's fault. You've actually made the deficit $76 billion more than when Biden was in office in less than a year. We're gonna have to borrow 7 to 8% of our GDP.
GDP? Nobody knows what that means.
Stop that!
7 to 8%, whatever that is, that's small.
What? No, that's enormous. 7 to 8%, that's the percentage you borrow when you're in a full-fledged war or in a really, really deep recession. It should be 2 to 3%. I mean, even during the entire Biden administration, when he had to pull us out of the muck after crazy government spending during COVID, he was still able to keep the deficit around 6%. I don't know how or why you're making it worse.
I don't like you, but I would like to know why we're borrowing anyway, because this is America.
How do you not know how this works? Think of it like this. If America made $100,000 this year, but we spent $102,000, then we borrow $2,000 to make up for the amount that we're overspending. But now we're gonna borrow $7,000 to $8,000 to keep up with your spending. But instead of thinking about this in thousands, we're talking billions and trillions. We're 3 times higher than where we wanna be, and the world is noticing. Crooked Hillary, all of it. Hillary was never president.
I don't like your tone, but what do you think we should do?
What we are doing, the borrowing part, we're selling more treasury securities, bills, notes, bonds, like, people giving us loans and expect payment back later with interest. But those foreign investors that are supposed to be buying those have lost a lot of confidence in the US, so a lot less treasury securities are being bought. In fact, a lot are being sold. They're getting rid of them.
So what? They're foreigners.
Let's tariff them. What? No, the reason people are losing faith in the US economy is because of your tariffs. People are selling off US Treasury securities because of the shock or shocks to the stock market with your tariffs. US businesses are shutting down because they can't afford to bring in foreign supplies or foreign products they depend on to run their companies because of your tariffs. In fact, there's been a rise in 25% of business closures compared to last year. This is freaking unprecedented. Businesses are closing, so people don't want to spend their money, which means more businesses close. Do you see how that works? The world is looking at us, and they do not want to lend money to a country they do not believe will pay them back the money. If they don't believe in our economy, then this drops down the value of the dollar. And it's down 11% in just the last 9 months. The last time that happened was the global financial crisis of 2008. To put this into perspective, 11 countries have stopped using the US dollar as the reserve currency because the value is going down. We have never had that happen before. This is killing our economic leverage in global affairs. How about this? We lower interest rates, let people borrow money so they can spend it, and then our GPD goes up. Stop it! And it's GDP. If you lower interest rates and just let a bunch of people who are losing their jobs because of what you are doing with these fucking voodoo dolls, then you're gonna make inflation go through the freaking roof. Because if no one is working, then money means nothing.
Okay, smarty pants. What do you suggest that we do?
Stop it with the tariffs.
Nah.